She's a grandmother, a mother, a daughter. She's a sister, an aunt, a friend. She is the reason for women's services at St. David's Medical Center. Since 1924, the committed physicians and staff of women's services at St. David's Medical Center have provided superior care to the women of Austin, Texas.
Without a doubt, we've got the best team possible here, all geared to do one thing, and that's to take great care of patients.
We have a very, very passionate group of health professionals working together.
And this passionate and experienced team is here for women at all stages of life. When she's pregnant, St. David's is second to none. Since 1924, they have delivered over 213,000 babies.
Just the other day, I was taking care of a patient, and her mother told me that she was born here, and she had her daughter here, and her daughter was having her baby here.
Along with the latest in medical technology, St. David's 22 labor and delivery rooms and 63 postpartum beds all deliver home-like touches. There's even a few VIP suites for those who desire more comforts of home. But the true comfort comes from knowing experienced physicians, obstetricians, and maternal fetal medicine specialists are here 24/7.
The depth and breadth of the services at St. David's Medical Center, I've got the best expert on earth right at the tip of my fingers.
And if she is at risk or in a hurry, St. David's Women's Services is at the forefront of maternal and NICU transport.
We have neonatal resuscitation certification, advanced cardiac life support certification. We are all ultrasound certified and limited ultrasound.
A Starflight helicopter allows the transport team to reach Austin's outlying communities fast. Those closer in can arrive by ambulance, but either way, Women's Services at St. David's sends its own highly trained and experienced nurses.
Our nurses function at a very high level. I tell my peers sometimes it's like having resident physicians working with me.
If she's early, she knows her baby can get to St. David's NICU in a hurry.
We are a level 3 NICU, which means we take care of babies that are 23 weeks to term.
The NICU at St. David's Medical Center is the largest in South Central Texas. Beyond the expertise in cutting-edge medical care, it's the people that have made it a world-class facility.
Our staff and our physicians have such a passion for being here and such a passion for our babies that we take care of. Every chance we get, try to spoil them rotten before they do go home.
And when those babies and families get to go home, they go home prepared. The NICU has several rooms for parents to stay with their children overnight.
The nurse is very close by. She's actually still in the unit, but it's a great way to be able to give the parents the independence but still have the backup. That way they can go home and feel comfortable about going home.
Another comfort to NICU patients at St. David's is an in-house pharmacy for immediate delivery of medication. Also in-house when she's nursing are lactation consultants.
We just try to do everything possible to help that mom and baby breastfeed.
And a nursing store.
Our Mother and Child Connection store is unique because it was something that our moms had asked for. And for years and years they would say, Bernadette, where can I buy a nursing bra? You know, how am I going to rent a breast pump? And the dads would look at us and say, oh, please, don't send me out for it. Moms love it. They come in and they shop in their pajamas, and the dads are so relieved because they just pay.
And finally, because she is conscientious, Women's Services at St. David's Medical Center boasts a world-class breast center.
We're very high-tech. We stay cutting edge, but we keep it high touch also.
High-tech for being the first in Austin to employ digital mammography, for using more comfortable mammo pads for breast screening, and for employing stereotactic breast biopsy, a minimally invasive procedure. High touch for using registered nurse navigators to guide the patients through the continuum of breast cancer care, and for having an on-site breast cancer resource center staffed with volunteers. All of the volunteers, the physicians, and staff at Women's Services of St. David's Medical Center have a passion for what they do.
Every single day we come to St. David's Medical Center because we love what we do.
A passion for who they work with.
Can't imagine working anywhere else. I feel like no matter what, they've got my back. I feel like if I have to fly on a trapeze, they're my net.
and a passion for their patients.
Here at St. David's, the moment the patient walks through the door, they are greeted with smiling faces, confident faces, and excellent team of staff that will take care of them, and they can feel that.
Every single day we give a piece of our heart to the babies we take care of and the families that we take care of.
She wants the best in medical care, and she's at the right place. Women's services at St. David's Medical Center, relied on by the women of Austin for over 84 years.